All right, guys, today we are checking out a different option, the big greens, the big yellows, something a little bit more sleek, gate-friendly, and for those people that really aren't at that level of property where you need to be doing acres upon itself. This is the new Ferris Pathfinder, correct?
Yes.
I'm going to have you introduce yourself.
I'm Martin Brown. I'm a business development manager in the Southeast for Ferris.
And I'm Casey Thuot. I'm a product specialist for Virginia, North Carolina.
So what guy gave you guys the idea of coming up with this platform and the need for it?
Well, we originally purchased a company called Ground Logic, and we kind of took their ideas and put some advances to it and made it a little bit better. And we really wanted to hit something that could get guys into the entry level of spreading and spraying without having to invest in a big $15,000, $20,000, $30,000 machine.
Excellent. So why don't you go over some of the features? First of all, our spray tank and ability. What's the gallonage? And then I know you said there's two different spray options, so you could explain that. I think that's valuable information.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have two options on the Pathfinder specifically. We have a 16-gallon tank, which is this one is, and then we also have a 12-gallon tank. On the 12-gallon tank, we have a 100-pound hopper. On this particular unit, we have a 200-pound offer for your granular. Some of the features for this unit, you've got two speeds. You got your first gear, which is about 3.5 miles per hour. Your second gear is at 5.5 miles per hour. And then you also have the ability to turn on and off your spray. With this throttle right here, you're adjusting your PSI with this knob right here. And then you're adjusting your spray control, narrow and wide. You've got at the narrow selection, you've got a 3-foot wide spray. When you turn it over to the wide spray, you're spraying at about a 10-foot wide spray.
So Casey, maybe you can explain a little bit more on the spray. You have two different versions of the spray. Why would that be?
Well, if you're in a more narrow part of the yard, let's say between flower beds, whatever you might be going through, you're not going to need that 10-foot wide spray. So you have I'm going to be getting the camera down here, but you got two nozzles down here. One's going to be your trim, which is going to be your 3-foot right spot. But then when you get in the wide open yard, it's going to take you forever to do this 3-foot passes. Open up to your 10-foot wide pass and knock your wide open spaces out a lot faster.
So that 3-foot wide, I can see that very important for all your cutting in. So all your flower beds, you're not going to be worrying about slowing down. Now with the old Ferrigreens, I know there was a lot of slow down and you lose your spray pressure. Is that the same on this? Is it hydraulic or electric?
It is an electric spray system, electric pump though.
You use that when you drop down because you have to make an evasive turn or something. The pressure to stay the same.
And that's the great thing about this unit too. You talk about the evasive turns, the way this machine is built with that pivot, you're able to squeeze around those trees, those tight areas in the yard a lot tighter than all of the other units on the market that might be a fixed frame machine that can't make those times as tight.
Do you guys know the weight of the machine?
450 pounds dry. And with it loaded down, you're looking at about 750 to 800 depending on your chemical and your granular that's inside your hopper.
Again, that brings to a nice hopper of tailgate mount ramp, right? 3-point hitch to get in the back. That's how I literally started 25 years ago with all the perfect greens, to just having that flexibility. You don't have trailers in tight areas. It's nice and light. It's easy. Have your bed for your payload. You can still get away from that hand spreading up. This is the next step up for you to give that option of actually doing both products at once or just going one or the other. I appreciate your time. Again, Ferris, check this baby out. This is local. Any dealer should be able to have a demo of this.
Absolutely.
We'll take a look at it around.
Yeah, you can access our dealer locator on ferris.com. And any commercial dealer has access to all of our spreader sprayers.
Awesome. Thank you, gentlemen. I appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for the top. Awesome.